Hey, what's up, collective? How y'all doing? I'm back. Today's still September 22nd. It's 2:31 p.m. How y'all doing? Remember that time is fluid. Soon you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. Oh, may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Who wanna go with spirit? Let's rock with these. Let's go with these. Let's see what's going on here. Hope everybody's day is well. Happy Monday. Back to work. Back, right? Yeah. Back to whatever it is that we do. The weekend is over. Right? Time to get to work. Working on whatever it is. What's the message? Spirit? Wow, look at these jumping out. Trouble. South Node. Somebody, yeah. So somebody could have a lot of anxiety going because they're in a very low vibration. Anxiety is low vibrational energy. All right? Fear is low vibrational energy. So if you're worried about something at this time, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't be anxious and don't worry, all right? Because that's a low vibrational energy. There's nothing to be anxious about, okay? If your faith is stronger than your fear, it has to be, because faith says that, there's nothing to fear. When you walk with God, you walk with many. You don't walk alone, you know what I mean? All right, so... But, that's if you recognize it. You know what I mean? Saturn. Ooh, somebody feel like they're getting karma. But, there will not be the maturity that brings. So somebody is not growing up. Somebody's not learning the lessons, the life lessons. So somebody's anxious about something that they didn't take heed to. They crossed the line. Somebody crossed the line. Trouble, limits imposed. Yeah, now somebody feels like they have created a blockage for themselves, right? Saturn. I'm picking up two-faced, double-minded. You know what I'm saying? And it's to their own detriment. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What we have here, we have Leo energy. Okay, so this could be a Leo, self-confidence to create, taking a chance. All right, and then we have Aquarius, a genius to experiment with, self-confidence to create. See, somebody didn't learn the lessons that create maturity, that brings self-confidence. When we bump our heads with something, we learn to recognize that we're going in the wrong direction, right? Maybe we need to reevaluate what we're doing, and not push ahead or try to take shortcuts, all right? So this is like trusting and believing in yourself. Somebody took a chance on something. Somebody overstepped they went past the caution line. When they were told to, when they had the signs were there, Spirit said. But see, somebody now limits. So now somebody can't be who they really are because what? They did something immature, right? This is changing the way people see somebody. They don't like that, but they know it's because they did something out of fear. Resulting from the impressiveness of resulting from eccentricity. So eccentricity is different, right? Off the beaten path, not your norm, right? Somebody going in a different direction or something creative, but it's their creativity, of course. Somebody could be impressed with you or impressed with the way you carry yourself. Genius to experience. Somebody could have been doing something towards you to see how you react to things. Oh, child, I hope ain't nobody been out here like Harry Potter. That's when I'm picking up some Harry Potter shit. Ooh, somebody feels like you're they're impressed by your stamina and your perseverance. Yeah, your strength. Wow, you're different. And you don't care about being different. Somebody maybe thought that you were going to be like a turtle, right? And you put your head out, and then when people see you, stick your head back in and hide. Nah. Somebody didn't want you to come out your shell. They didn't think you would. Saturn again. Somebody's in karma. Point blank period. 9 and 1 is 10. What we got here, Spirit? We have the 12th house. Sacrifice. Pisces could be significant. Your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions, or overwhelming events. Yeah, somebody was trying to test your faith to see if your faith was as strong as what you say. Were you really, that committed, right? Did you, is it, what it boils down to is this is somebody that's trying to prove you fucking wrong. This is somebody trying to prove that you was a fucking liar about what you believe. I promise you that's what this was. Your faith. Yes, and it's being served right back to somebody. Right where they at. That's what I heard. Right where they at. In that low vibration. Somebody's getting karma. Look at Saturn out here twice. 12th house. Sacrifice. Because somebody tried to sacrifice you. Somebody was trying to test God. But see, God is always there. It's our faith that heals. It's our faith that protects us. And our protection, as far as the 3D goes, is only as strong as your faith is. You can't be wishy-washy about it. You know what I mean? You have to stand on it. Don't be afraid to stand on it. Because, you can't hide. You know what I mean? Because people are going to test you. I promise they're going to test you. All the time. All the time. Because they don't believe. They don't have faith. Their lives is in such a low vibration at this time. It's like, because somebody's testing you. Somebody keeps, like throwing things at you. Somebody could be throwing energy at you. Somebody could be, and they, and it's like your self-confidence. It's like, it's got somebody blown away for real. And now they got a lot of anxiety and they got a lot of trouble. They got a lot of heavy shit on their mind because now they're wondering, right? Damn, if I did all that and I was wrong about God and his strength and his protection. Yeah, somebody got a lot of repenting to do. Oh, yeah. Somebody's coming into a reckoning. That's what I heard. Ooh, come on, Spirit. We got 2 of them here. We got the 5th house, the power of love. Come on now. What do you love more? Investment, gambles, and other gains, your creations. And what else we got here? The 1st house. This is about self. You have self-love, who you are, and all your quirkiness, right? Not hiding who you are. Because I talked about that earlier, right, in my other video about people, It's just about you just stepping out on faith. This could be, I'm going to say this, equivalent to somebody coming out the closet. And that doesn't mean that you have to be, into the same sex, but you could just be having, skills or something about you that that you never wanted people to see. You hid from because of judgment. And people making you feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah. The power of love is who you are. Hidden tendencies, investment, gambles, and other gains. Your desires, your creations, your actions, who you are, how you live, what you like, what you don't like. It's all your choice. Don't be afraid to like what you like. Don't be afraid to do and create and invest in what you are passionate about. Do it as long as it's in love. If it's not harmful to another person, I don't think somebody got the memo. Somebody has a lot of confusion about themselves, about life. 2nd house, your beliefs. What did I say? Somebody's got a lot of confusion. What you value and your resources. Come on, Spirit. What's this? The 2nd house. This is about, Taurus energy. Oh, where you going? We got Scorpio. I almost bent the car. I did bend the car. Scorpio energy. Purification, death and rebirth. The secrets, what you value, resulting from the power of what? Of the universe, of universal law. Because universal law is death and rebirth, right? Plants die in the winter and they come back in the spring. They don't really literally die, they shed, right? The top layer is gone because of the climate. But the seeds are underneath the ground. All right? Hidden tendencies, your faith. Purification and resurrection. This is a death and a rebirth. This is like somebody, I heard, being reborn, right? Changing their life. It's really about just change, shedding that old person, that old energy, those old behaviors, those old sacrificial tendencies, right? Thank you, Spirit. What's this message? Oh, look at this North Node. Look at that. I love it. Yes, there will be success, and you benefit from that. And how do you benefit from that? You have peace. You have abundance. You have got Aquarius on the bottom of the deck. Jeez. You can become more creative, right? What else is Spirit? What we got here? We got Aries energy. Energies to meet the challenge. Your perseverance. Somebody tested you a lot. They could have tested your emotional strength. I feel like it's really because it's a mindset, right? You have to be adamant. You have to be, concrete in your foundation, because I feel like somebody tried to shake your foundation because they wanted you to give up on yourself. Yeah. But because you're with your honesty and your strength, your Aries, it's like you're very strong-willed. And you can be strong-willed in the North Node, you can be strong-willed in the South Node. Either way, you know what I mean? But Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Aquarius out here. Saturn, Capricorn, Aquarius energy, yeah, definitely. Earth sign 26. Let's get some tarot. Let's see. Well, man, listen, you're tired of fighting. Somebody's been fighting for a long time. You could have felt like you had to defend yourself. Yeah, but the tides are turning. The tides are turning. Well, quickly, unexpectedly, I heard. But right on time. Spirit said, but right on time. This is going to be a long commercial. So I'm just going to turn that down. What's going on here, Spirit? A little cheat sheet so I can get some better energy here. Some clarity, some clear energy. Thank you, Spirit. What we got here, Spirit? Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess and the Hermit. Thank you. High Priestess and the Hermit. So somebody's real clear. There's clarity here. Somebody's real clear. Somebody could be real clear about this High Priestess energy. Who this person is, this balanced energy here that speaks the truth. Whether it's good or bad, right? But it's true. Something about a home, a foundation. Okay. An environment. I hear trucks. What's this? The world cycle closed out. Hermit is Virgo energy. Somebody sees something. Somebody sees that somebody speaks the truth, that somebody is connected to the source. All right. Somebody's faith is strong. Who they are, they're strong. They stand strong. They stand up. It's like they're not you know, straddling the fence is what I'm hearing. This is somebody, and they're not afraid. See, I feel like somebody thought that you were going to back down about what you believe in your faith and how you believe. I feel like somebody thought you was going to back down and hide from this. But somebody's seeing that you really are tapped in. You really are spiritually connected to the Most High. Your beliefs, your values, and your resources, everything comes from the Most High. Somebody sees with the Hermit here that you had a death and a rebirth, right? I heard you reinvented yourself. Remember, I talked about that too, how we have different stages in our lifetime, right? When we reinvent ourselves, you know. Yeah, because we learn. We elevate. Not so listen. Somebody attacking, somebody don't like it. There go that Aquarius energy again. Somebody could have been attacking you, but the Spirit said this is over. This cycle of somebody trying to make you look to be something that you're not is over. This is a foundation. Look at that. There go the King of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely about some kind of foundation. Wands, 4 of Wands, your stability. What's going on here? Yep. Because somebody's seeing you for who you are. Somebody sees the truth in who you are. That too, Spirit said, yeah. So I guess somebody, whoever this genius is here that thinks they're a fucking genius, that's been trying to attack your character, you know, somebody's starting to really want to tell them, go sit down somewhere, because I really see that you hating. Nigga, I can't make it up. You better go sit down somewhere, because I see you hating. That's what I hear. Somebody's going to be embarrassed. Somebody's about to be embarrassed. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Sun and the Death card. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that you getting a new beginning. A blessing. That's from the Most High. Yeah, you're getting a blessing. A new opportunity. Whatever you do is bringing you in new opportunities. It's bringing you, it's taking you to new lands, new places, to new things. And it's all because you're standing in your truth. Somebody could have probably said, you know what I'm saying, that it wasn't, I heard it wasn't going to last. That's what I heard. I think not. This could have been family. Well, this is you investing in family, in your legacy. Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody's in regret over here. Somebody's in deep regret because of all the actions and all the things that they said about you. Thank you, Spirit. You could be in the 9 of Pentacles right now, and here come your Ace of Pentacles. Here come that one more Pentacle to bring you to the 10. Yep, somebody sees you finna get that. Somebody sees all you just listen. As soon as you get somebody that's, you don't have to get nobody to do shit. But as soon as this Ace of Pentacles comes in, and this is a blessing from the Most High, from the universe, you're going to be at the 10 of Pentacles, and somebody's going to be in regret. You're going to have loyalty. You're going to have stability. You're going to have somebody that wants to build and grow with you. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What is this? Somebody's saying what? They have missed opportunity? What's going on? 10 of... Wow. Struggles. 3 of Pentacles. Well, somebody's about to get a blessing, and somebody's about to be struggling. That's it hurt. That's how the wheel has turned. Somebody's about to be getting a blessing and moving towards their destiny, what they deserve. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because this is somebody that's been working by themselves to create their own stability. This is a high priestess. I don't know how you do whatever you do, but you're being blessed for it. Listen, and somebody else is not getting a victory in what they tried to do. Somebody could have literally turned their back on you as well, because that Knight of Cups is facing the other way. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see it this way. This is how I see it. Somebody didn't admire you. Somebody didn't think you was going to get a victory. You will. You are getting it. Somebody tried to, you know how it is. Somebody was very immature. Somebody was not learning their lessons. You were somebody's lesson. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody that was in that low vibrational energy. Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and apologize to you. What did I say? What did I say? Because things are starting to look bright over there. Somebody want. So this is what's happening. Spirit says somebody's going through a lot of struggles right now. A lot of burdens they got to carry. They could have went and tried to get somebody could have got a reading on you. Somebody went to try to get some kind of information. Some kind of research. I don't know. They wanted somebody to look into it. To look into you. To look into this Ace of Pentacles. What you got coming in. What's coming in for you. Yes, that's what they did. And now that they know that you got a blessing coming in and that you are going to have that Ten of Pentacles because you have put in the fucking work. You hear me? Now somebody want to come in with a cup. With a cup. But they still standoffish. This is not somebody that's genuine at all. Matter of fact, I think it's this Knight of Swords. The same one that was attacking you and telling everybody you weren't who you say you are. That's who I think this is. Thank you, Spirit. They carrying burdens and you are sitting in the Queen of Pentacles energy. They need some help. That's what they need. The Empress. Yes, that's what they need. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Four of Cups. Wow, yeah. Well, nobody else help them either. Ain't nobody else around that can help this person. Knight of Wands. What's that trying to come out? The Ace of Wands. Yeah. So this person's whole family could be rejecting them, or they can't help them, and with these burdens. Justice. Ooh, it's justice. Why? For their reckless acts. Somebody was very egotistical. This is I don't care energy. Notice this person is in full armor, so they don't give a shit about nobody's feelings. It's just about what they want, what makes them feel good, makes them fucking happy. Okay? Very spiteful kind of energy. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah. There's somebody that can't get no help from nobody. Empress here. This could be a mother figure. Ooh, the Moon. And in secret, keeping it hidden. Because what goes around comes around. Hidden that they was out here creating fucking illusions about you. That's why. That's why somebody is struggling right now. And they trying to keep it hidden because they were selfish. This is somebody that was very selfish. Eight of Pentacles. What's going on here, Spirit? Very selfish. They was creating illusions out here in secret. And, well, there ain't too much secret anymore. We got a King of Pentacles out here. Who's this King of Pentacles and why is he here, Spirit? What's he got to do with this Empress and this Ten of Cups upside down? Baby mama. Mama. What we got here? King of Cups. Ooh-wee. What's up? Oh, yes. I knew that shit was coming. I knew that shit was coming. This King of Pentacles is looking at this Queen of Cups, which is you, collective. Which is you. I don't know who this Empress is down here. This could be somebody's baby mother. Somebody's mama. I don't know. But somebody's got a lot of burdens because they've been out here playing in energy work. Confusing people, creating illusions to people about who this Queen of Cups Empress is. I mean, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. That's who you are. What we got here? We got the Four of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. That's 10. 6 and 4 is 10. Judgment. Yes. Somebody's watching you as you move away. And they know. You ain't. You're not open for it. Somebody feels trapped now. Somebody feels like they block their own blessings. Yes, they do. Listen, they do. Yeah. Because 6 and 4 is 10. 10 of Pentacles is a family, right? An environment, structure, your legacy. I feel like this. You took your 4 Pentacles and those 6 Pentacles, listen, they did what they want to with theirs. You called judgment. You took your Pentacle and you moved away. And somebody's spying on you, watching you. This Empress is. in this chariot, forward movement, non-stoppable forward movement. The Two of Cups is a choice. It's in the reverse. Ain't no choices being made, and somebody feels stuck about that because I feel like somebody thought they had options. But somebody is trapped in whatever they've been out here doing. They trapped themselves. They did. I heard they eliminated themselves. What we got here? Listen, I told you that's you. You the Nine of Pentacles, and you got an Ace. Yes, you do. An Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands coming to you. Why? Because you hurt. You healed yourself. You healed. You took a leap of faith. Yes, on being who you are. Right. Death and resurrection. Right back around. Right back around. That's what it is. And they mad. They mad. They compete. Listen, these people were competing with you. And now they're in a lot of conflict between themselves because they can't even reach you. That's what Spirit said. And that's the truth. Yes, sir. Listen, because all this is what they try to do, to betray you. And them swords are coming back on themselves because you moved away. You were removed from this situation. And you speak the truth too. Listen, yes, and they cannot come with you. Ain't no resurrections of anything. And they starting to see that. Whew, child. Anyway, good job, collective. Good job for standing up for yourself. Good job for walking in your own, soul's journey. Wherever, you know what I'm saying? Because God gave us all talents and gifts. We all should be exploring that and how we can use it to help others, man. To lift others up. Not competing with others to do what they're doing because it don't work that way. You got to figure out what you like. That's it. Oh, here they go. Anyway. Spirit, what's the message? What advice do we have for my collective? Okay. All right. Give me one, please. The High Priestess, yes. You speak the truth. The world doesn't owe you anything. Come on now. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. Thank you, Spirit. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick, then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo-boo. It's your choice, boo-boo. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. Deuces. Stay up.